Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan. I'm a spiritual guide, a healer, and a medium. To my returning subscribers, welcome back my friends, welcome back. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. In today's video, I want to talk about how to best harness this 5D energy, because right now there's currently a 3D to 5D split that's going on. And in the month of September, it's going to be particularly important to make a decision to decide, are you staying in this 3D based reality or are you shifting up into 5D? Because it's going to make a big difference for those of you who are in limbo, those of you who are lukewarm as far as the path that you're on, as far as the direction that you should be taking. Because as far as moving forward, there's either fear or there is love. There is no more in between. Let's get started. You most likely are already feeling this. The energies are amping up. You're on your spiritual journey and you're just reaching new vibrational frequencies and creating more and more self-love and self-worth and confidence. And for those of you who've just recently have gone through your awakening, let's say in the last year or two, you've began the spiritual awakening process. In the month of September, it's going to be extremely crucial for you to now start to take action as far as what is it that you're passionate about. And taking action doesn't have to mean a big quantum leap right away. It's just getting started, because right now there is a timeline split that is going on. There's this fear-based reality, this 3D reality, and then there is 5D, that love vibrational frequency. And there's no more room as far as in between, as far as trusting your heart one time but then rationally thinking or acting out of fear another time. It's now time to fully embrace the love vibrational frequency and realize this and understand this. As far as a lot of the inner work that you've done in the past, it's helped you to raise your vibrational frequency. Therefore, no matter what changes you're looking for as far as bringing in your life, it's going to be better than what is it that you've experienced. And as an example, 6 months ago, it's going to be better than what you experienced as an example a year ago. But it's all a matter of just tapping into that love vibrational frequency. It's a matter of sometimes just allowing that faith to grow. Sometimes certain manifestations will take longer to come forth to teach us the valuable life lesson of being patient, of being in the present moment, because it can be overcoming as far as certain situations. You're like, I can't wait to have this come forth, but you're missing out on a lot of things that you could be enjoying as of this very moment. And not only this, from the moment that you envision, you speak out an affirmation as far as what is it that you want to attract, everything that you're doing as far as raising your vibrational frequency is going to allow you to get the highest timelines possible in the upcoming months, as an example. And moving forward, it's really all about letting that light shine for all the right reasons, tapping into that love vibrational frequency and letting go of the consequences. Because when you're receiving that guidance, if you're able to feel that loving energy, it can only be better situations that are going to come up. And as far as the manifesting process, instead of always viewing it as when is this going to come forth, view it as what am I being prepared for right now? What is it that I need to let go of? Am I meant to understand a situation from a different perspective? What life lessons am I meant to learn? Because as far as the law of attraction, it's more about your own personal growth and what is it that you're manifesting, because you always have to constantly be reinventing yourself. You always have to constantly be stepping out of that comfort zone more and more in order to become the version of yourself that has these manifestations. But it's all about embracing who you are now. It's about embracing your spiritual gifts, working on them, amplifying them up, and seeing how is it that you're able to use spirituality to enhance your reality and not the other way around, as far as using spirituality to bypass your reality. And what you're going to notice, a lot of things you might have put in the back of your mind as far as certain things, certain painful experiences or situations that made you feel afraid. Once you start to begin to face those on, you're going to notice there's going to be a big difference, because look at when they happen as far as how were you emotionally, How were you as far as your vibration frequency? What were your thoughts like compared to now? It's going to make a big difference, because now when you're going to be facing these fears on, situations are going to turn out in your favor far more often than not. And you're going to realize this, that a lot of things as far as how big and how bad you created this are completely false. Therefore, don't be afraid. If right now certain situations are coming up, they're causing you to feel some fear because you didn't deal with it earlier on, just know this. You're just being asked to deal with it now, release it once and for all, to let go of keeping that fear base in your reality in order to truly tap into that love vibrational frequency. And as far as whatever it is that you want to manifest, as far as however you want to move forward, you have to prioritize yourself. You know what I mean? Let's example, if you're looking right now to attract a soulmate, are you putting in the work that you're envisioning as far as how they will be? Are you ready for them to knock at your door right now? And if not, it's okay. See what comes up and begin to work on that. Begin and continue to become the best version of yourself. Start doing more and more things that are pleasurable, because as far as the law of attraction, that's one major lesson that I learned this past summer. As far as raising my vibrational frequency, it wasn't as much through work as through my personal life, through having all these wonderful experiences, but I ended up getting the same result, because sometimes we tend to be out of balance, and sometimes that's what these situations will show you. You might be working, you're putting too many hours into your work, therefore you're left with no energy whatsoever in order to be able to tap into what it is that you enjoy, in order to create something new that's going to leave you much more fulfilled than what is it that you've experienced in the past. And it's all about putting yourself first, prioritizing yourself. And not only this, as far as in your reality right now, what are you willing to let go of now in order to truly align yourself on your life purpose? What are you willing to let go of temporarily in order, as an example, to have more resources to be able to align on that path? Start seeing where is it that you're able to cut up your budget, as an example. How is it you're able to save $100? And now that $100, how is it that you're able to best invest that in yourself? And it's not always through career. It could just be there's something that you enjoy doing, some hobby you enjoy doing, and you're going to join a club. It doesn't matter what it is. It could just be you need new earbuds in order to meditate because the ones you have right now are broken. Well, getting yourself to be able to meditate on a daily basis is going to help as far as expanding your consciousness. It's going to help as far as discovering how you should move forward. It's going to build up that confidence needed. Because look at as far as majority of society, they do everything to fit in. Well, you didn't come here to fit in. You came here to stand out for a big reason. You came here to stand out as far as how you're going to be able to help people. You came to be that light beacon in the darkness. Therefore, embrace it. The moment you stop being lukewarm as far as your spiritual practices, as far as trusting your intuition, that's when everything is going to unfold at a much faster pace. That's when you're going to start to all of a sudden, you're going to feel more like in a flow state. There's going to be less walls that are going to be building up, because now you're going to be facing everything on as in, what am I meant to learn? What am I meant to let go? It could possibly be a trigger comes up. Well, now, are you going to act the same way you once did through that self-limited belief, or else are you going to be taking a different perspective and reacting differently? It's really all about that love vibrational frequency. Right now, manifesting has never been easier, but it's really hard for certain individuals to maintain those high vibrational frequency, to have that patience when needed, and to be determined when needed, and to sometimes set a routine. It might just be just a short little 1 hour routine in the morning to make sure you start your day off right. And then throughout your day, before you're going to go out and do your work, as an example, are you taking time to speak affirmations or intentions as far as what is it that you want as far as the results in your workday, as an example? What is it that you want as far as whatever you're going to experience? Start doing this. As far as manifesting, continue to envision as far as those big manifestations. But what I suggest doing is every 2 weeks. Let's say a 1 hour guided meditation towards focusing on the end goal, the big dreams. But then see what is it that you're able to attract now. That's going to give you example, the gift of time. That's going to allow you to have that 10 hours a week in order to spend doing what is it that you're passionate about. And whether or not you're going to get this on the market, whether or not you're going to be serving others right now with that, doesn't matter. It's when you're in that moment doing what is it that you're passionate about, you're in the present moment. You're tapping into your heart space. You're having that joy and that excitement come forth. That counts a lot as far as how you're able to raise your vibrational frequency. It counts a lot as far as what is it that you're going to be attracting. And remember, whatever you consume is consuming you. Therefore, make sure to start noticing, is it bringing your vibrational frequency down? If it is, let it go if you can. If it's raising your vibrational frequency, consume some more. And this is a learning journey. You should be each and every single day spending at least 15 minutes a day trying to learn something new, whether it's in regards to the new career path you want to take, in regards to spirituality or anything. It doesn't matter. You're meant to learn as much as you possibly can. You're meant to experience, as far as the emotions, every single emotion that's available. And what a lot of individuals fail to understand is we are infinite spiritual beings. We're fifth dimensional spiritual beings. But then when you're in 5D, you don't feel that pain. You don't feel that regret. You don't feel that anger. You don't feel that shame, any of those bottom feeding emotions. Therefore, we all came down to experience that whole wide spectrum of emotions. But here's the good news. No matter how much pain that you've suffered in the past, moving forward, you're going to have to feel that same amount of loving energy. Therefore, there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to fear. Just embrace the new version of yourself. And whoever wants to let go of you, whoever you have to let go of them. Whether it's temporary or permanent, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because as far as getting your manifestation, it's going to be beginning to step out of that comfort zone. The majority of individuals, as far as from our past, like the old version of ourselves. And that's why when you have your awakening, you see all your friends, most of your family members just leave, drop out of your life, because you're no longer a vibrational match to them. But it's once you start stepping out of that comfort zone, once you start doing new things, that's when all of a sudden your soul tribe is going to come forth. That's when you're going to start to meet like-minded individuals. And right now is the time to take action. No matter which stage of the awakening process you're at, it's now time to take action and understand this, that all the guidance will come forth in the perfect divine timing. You're always going to understand what you need to, when you need to. But it's a question of starting to take that first step. It's a question of beginning to take action and look as far as planning out. Example, the next year, the next 2 years, as far as how is it that you want to evolve, as far as where do you want to get as far as in your career, and beginning to push forth, keeping it to yourself, making sure no other vibrational frequency is going to affect what you want to have come forth. And then push forth with it. And understand this, even at the surface, it might seem like you're going through something extremely difficult right now. I guarantee you, within 3 to 6 months, you will feel blessed. You will be overflowing with love, joy, and bliss because of that blessing, because you're going to understand that going through that difficult situation got you to the next situation, which is exactly what your heart desires. Therefore, in September, it's time to take action. In September, it's time to speak your authentic truth. In September, I don't want anyone to feel guilty if they have to say no to someone, and I don't want anyone to feel fear when they're meant to trust their intuition. Let go of those bottom feeding emotions and tap into that love vibration frequency. And you're going to see everything's going to work out in your perfect divine timing. And it's that loving energy. It's that faith that's going to let you know everything is going to work out and everything is going to come forth when it should. Well, that's going to do it for the video. I wish you guys a wonderful week. You guys have an amazing day. Love you guys. Namaste.